Hello dear students, good afternoon. This is Rajesh Dadich, your mentor in English from Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota. Today we are going to start with class 7th English grammar book, chapter 11, subject verb agreement. Okay, so let's come to know what this agreement is about. Subject verb agreement. But before we proceed, first of all we have got to know the meaning of subject and verb, actually what they are. So let's discuss about them. Subject verb agreement. So first term is subject here. Subjects are I, we, you, they or any plural noun, he, she, it or any singular noun, right? So they are known as subject. But what they are? Subject means one who does something, right? One who does something. For example, I am standing here, so I am standing. Who is standing? I. So I is subject. So all the words that are used as the answer to the questions beginning with who are known as subjects, because they are agent, they are doer, they are performer of an action, right? Next comes the term verb. So verb means they may be helping verbs or they may be main verbs. Got it? So do, does, did, is, are, am, was, were, had, etc., etc. They are used as helping verbs. And next is main verbs. Come, go, eat, drink, sleep, walk, give, talk, take, etc., etc. Right? So these are main verbs. So here what the term means? Verb means helping verb or main verb. Got it? So overall we can conclude the meaning of the topic subject verb agreement means there should be such an agreement between the subject and the verb in such a way that the verb should go correctly according to the number or person of the subject, right? Now the question, common question coming to our mind is verb should go with subject in its singular form or plural form. What should be? Means according to subject. It is clear that the verb always goes according to subject. But what kind of verb should be? Means in its singular form it should be used or it should be used in its plural form. So it all depends on the number or the person of the subject. Number or person. Number means singular or plural. Sometimes the subject is singular and sometimes the subject is plural. So we should decide whether the given subject is singular or plural. If the subject is singular, verb will also be singular. If the subject is plural, verb will also be plural. Got it? For example, if I say he is going to Jaipur, he is singular, so is helping verb is there. But if I use they, we cannot write they is going to Jaipur, it will be incorrect. So we will say they are going to Jaipur. Ram is going to Jaipur, Ram is. Rohan is going to Jaipur, is. But Ram and Rohan, they become plural. So Ram and Rohan are going to Jaipur. Got it? So this is the agreement. This is the first question, whether the verb should go according to the singular subject or plural subject according to person. This is. Now person is first person, second person, third person. As in Hindi and Sanskrit you might have studied and you might have been taught. There are subjects in three categories. Pratham Purush, Madhyam Purush, Uttam Purush, right? Exactly in the same way. First person, second person and third person. What first person is? I, we. I is first person singular, we is first person plural. Then second person means the person whom we are talking to. Suppose I am talking to you, so you are second person and I am first person. So you is second person, and third person means all remaining who are not here. He, she, it and they. So all these are known as third person singular and plural, right? So this is the category of subjects according to their person singular plural or numbers singular plural and persons first person, second person and third person. Got it? Now we are going to have a closer look at the rules given in your chapter. They are very much important. So let me explain one by one. But right now I am introducing you to these rules. First of all, if and word, if the word and has been used as a conjunction between two nouns what to do means the given verb should be singular or plural, that we will learn. Then what is the case of each and every means if two nouns have been connected with each or every word, what to do, whether the given verb should be singular or plural. Next is either or neither of, means either of or neither of. It means we are talking about one of the given nouns, right? Two books are there, either of the books means any one of the books. So what to do in that case? Next is when two nouns have been connected with the conjunctions, connectors like as well as, with, of, together, together with, in addition to, what to do in that case? Verb should be singular or plural, we will learn later. Next is either or, neither nor, what to do? And last not the least is some specific nouns are there, some unique nouns are there. So what to do? What is the agreement regarding them? Means some nouns look plural, but they are used as singular. Some nouns are plural, they are naturally they are used as plural. Some nouns are singular, but on the contrary they are used in their plural form. So these are some of the complicated rules. They are not complicated, but according to a student they may be confusing and complicated. So I am just going to clear them. So dear students, have a look at rule number 1. What I told you, whenever two nouns have been connected with the word and, right, and is playing the role of a connector or conjunction, right. So what to do in that case? So four situations are there in front of you. The very first situation is whenever subject 1 and subject 2 means two nouns have been connected with the word and, what to do? So first solution is we have to use verb in its singular form, but when and how? Let's see. The example is Rahul and Rohan. Rahul and Rohan, two subjects are there, two nouns are there, so the verb will be plural as are. If you write is, it becomes incorrect, right, sitting there, because they both are two different entities, so they should be treated as plural, right. So are is there, not individual. Next is if they have been connected with and, so the verb should be singular. How? Because they both are not treated as individual, but they both are treated as one only. They both are not separate. In the case of Rahul and Rohan, they both were separate, that's why they made plural form of the verb. But when these nouns make single verb, single meaning single pair, so we can treat the verb in its singular form, means a pair. Look, bread and butter. Here also two separate nouns have been used with and, bread and butter. One noun is bread, second noun is butter, but the verb being used in this sentence is. Why? Because we are talking about bread and butter, two nouns in the form of single pair, right. Single pair there is my favorite breakfast. I am talking about my breakfast. Breakfast is always singular. So bread and butter make my breakfast, they both. So we can say this is my favorite breakfast. Got it? Next, two subjects with and as a connector, what to do? Now we are going to use the verb in its plural form, because both the nouns have got articles. You can see the parrot and the peacock. The two articles are there. It means we are talking about two separate nouns, right. So are my favorite birds, not is. They should be are my favorite birds, right. Next is the same two subjects along with and have been connected. So now we are going to treat them as singular form, because only one article has been given and that article should be placed with first subject, not second subject. Got it? So the cashier and accountant. I am not saying the cashier and the accountant. I am saying the cashier, the article with the first subject, and accountant is on leave today. We cannot say are on leave, because we are talking about one person who is cashier, who is accountant, means he is doing the work of cashier and accountant, right. So, we are talking about the single person who is cashier and accountant. So, the article is there with the first subject, got it. But if we write it, a little change we are going to make, the cashier and the accountant. Suppose this has been given, so it means we are talking about two separate nouns. One is cashier and one is accountant, so they become plural. So, the cashier and the accountant are on leave today if it is there, but here only one article is there, the cashier and accountant. It means we are talking about one person, and that makes the verb in its singular form. So dear students, the first rule must be clear to you. Now we are switching to the next rule, and this next rule reflects the uses of each and every, how to use them in their singular form or plural form. The answer is very much clear. Whenever two nouns have been connected with each or every, we have to use, in all the cases, we have to use the verb in its singular form. Got it? It will be clearer to you through this example. Each boy, the noun is also singular along with them, that's why the verb is, okay. Each boy, we never say each boys, each boy was given a chance, was given, we can never write were, right, because were is used for plural, but each boy, this is singular, so each boy was given a chance to perform. Got it? Next, what to do in the case of two nouns being connected with neither of, either of. So, the situation is very much clear. These are used for one option out of the two, one option out of the two, right. So, the verb will be singular. Got it? So, look at the example. Either of the girls, noun is always plural, I told you. We are talking about two nouns. So, we are talking about two girls, and out of them one, we are talking about one of the girls, right. So, either of the girls is allowed. I told you singular, so singular is. This is not are. So, is allowed to leave, right. Next is when two nouns have been connected with neither nor or either or. So, verb is used according to second subject. Mind it, second subject is determinant subject, right. So, it decides the use of verb, what kind of verb, what kind of form of the verb is to be used, right. So, let us see, the verb will be decided according to the noun and person of the second subject, right. Look here, neither you nor your brother, neither you nor your brother. So, we have to decide this verb with second subject, first subject is you and second subject is your brother. So, we will decide the verb according to second subject, your brother, and that is you, your brother is, right, is to blame, right. Next, when two nouns have been connected with any of these conjunctions, right, as well as with, of, together, together with. So, just opposite to this rule, means in the case of these conjunctions, the verb is always decided according to subject one, and that is Rahul as well as I. Look, Rahul as well as I. Rahul is third person, I is first person, and connector is as well as. So, what to use? Rahul will be used as a determinant subject. So, that is according to subject one, and subject one is Rahul. So, we will use the verb according to subject one, Rahul. So, Rahul is, right. It looks odd, but this is true. Rahul as well as I is. Most of the students are of the opinion, so how is it possible we are using is with I? It should be am. No, because as well as the conjunction, in the use of conjunction, helping verb or main verb is always decided according to first subject, and first subject is Rahul. So, Rahul as well as I is going to Jaipur, right. So, in this way we use. So, dear students, some more rules we are going to discuss about. Got it? So, hear them. Some specific nouns we are talking about. I told you in the very beginning of the lecture that some specific nouns are there. Sometimes they look plural but are used in singular. Sometimes they look singular but are used in their plural form. So, what to do? How to deal with them? Let's see. First situation. Some nouns look singular. What is the parameter? How to say that this noun is singular and this noun is plural? Generally, it so happens that general concept is the noun ending without any SOES are treated as singular and the nouns ending with SOES are treated as plural, right? So, we are talking about them. We are talking about some nouns without SOES, right? They have no SOES, but they are used as plural. So, the example of this rule is the people of this country are honest, right? We are talking about people of this country, and people, SOEs are not there, but it looks singular, but actually this is not singular, this is plural, right? Collective noun, group of so many persons known as people, right? People, cattle, in this way. Next is some nouns look plural, means they have a unique ending with SOES. It means they are plural? No, but they are used as singular because they look plural, but actually they are singular. For example, economics, mathematics, politics, right? Some subjects are there. Civics, physics, they have S at the end of these words, but actually they are treated as singular being. So, economics is my favorite subject. So, is there because economics is the name of a subject, right. Next is some nouns look plural and they are used in their plural form, and if we try to make them singular, they lose their importance and it is of no use using them in the sentence. They have no importance at all, right. For example, scissors, two flakes are there, two blades are there, scissors, pyjamas, trousers, jeans, shorts, pincers, tongs, etc., etc. So, they are used in their goggles, spectacles, they are used in their plural form. Some more are there, hand gloves, matins, shoes, socks, they can never be used in their singular form. I am not talking about exceptional cases, got it. So, these scissors, we can never write this scissors, we can never write this scissor, no, these scissors, it means we are talking about two blades of a scissor, right. So, these scissors are very sharp. So, verb is plural. So, dear students, have a look at the exercise A on page number 56 of your grammar book, page 56, mind it, open it at page 56 grammar book, right. So, exercise 1 means exercise A, and some of the examples I have picked for you. Let us explain. One of the examples is the quality of these carrots. What? I told you one of the rules, when two nouns have been connected with as well as with, of, together, together with. So, here of is there, you can see. So, we will use the verb according to the quality. So, the quality is, right. So, the quality of these carrots is, got it. Next is, see, the daughter as well as the parents, two nouns, the daughter, the parents, right, and the connector is as well as. So, what to do? The same rule, when two nouns have been connected with as well as with, of, together, together with, right. So, we will decide the verb according to first subject, and here the first subject is the daughter. So, the daughter means singular and singular means likes. In present indefinite tense, for the singular subject we add SOES to the verb. So, it will be the daughter as well as the parents likes. This is plural, but it will not decide the form of the verb. This will decide, right. So, likes. Next, exercise B, have a look at on the same page, exercise B, some of the examples, and what you have to do in this exercise means incorrect sentences have been given to you. Incorrect sentences have been given to you, and first of all you have to read, you have to go through the given sentences one by one, read them properly and try to find out mistake, what mistake is lying hidden in them. You have to pick out that mistake, but mind it, all these mistakes will be based on your topic subject verb agreement what we have learned so far, got it. So, Nitesh is, I am just reading the sentence, then you have to find out the mistake. Nitesh is one of those boys who never takes things seriously. What should be the mistake? You have to find out an error, and if we see one of those boys, if it is one of those boys, then obviously singular, but we are talking about one of those boys who, whenever relative pronoun is also there with one of, always it is taking plural form. This is takes. Takes is singular. So it's the error. This is the error in this sentence, and its correct answer will be take. Right? If only one of has been given, verb will always be singular. But if one of plus who, whom, whose, like this, so verb will be plural. So take will be used. Right? Next is neither of these toys are useful. What error is there? Find out. What I told you, if neither of or either of has been given to you, the verb is always singular, because we are talking about one of the subjects, right? So, but here are has been given and the answer says that the verb should be singular. So, it is the error. Are is plural and its correction will be is. So, the answer should be neither of these toys is useful. Okay? Next, are measles contagious? What is measles? It is one of the diseases, you know, just like chicken pox, smallpox. So, this is also one of the diseases. So, this is the name of a disease, Disease means singular, right? So, it should be treated as singular. So, let us see, are measles, but here are has been given, this is plural. So, let us make it singular. So, in place of are, it should be is. So, likewise all the rules will be applicable, dear students. So, please apply all these rules to your daily practice of grammar and just find one day you will be quite expert. Practice makes a man perfect. Got it? So, dear students, that's all with this, and thank you very much for being with us so much patiently. We will see with another topic some other day. Till then, have a nice time. Thank you.